People of the internet, welcome back to the Armbar Arcade. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 3. And welcome back to Hot Racecar Nights. Fuck yeah, I'm amped to do this. Vikesh is here. Nay's here. Wielding the sword of moderation. Oh, I've got a new webcam. So it's all shiny and lovely. Oh, I've got a Cavell Attack shirt that's the brightest thing ever. Because I've also got a new desk light, which I'm kind of shining in my face. But it hopefully should light my face a bit better. You'll be able to see my lovely distinct features a bit better. So, if you didn't happen to be here last week, I mean, where were you, quite frankly? But I'll give you an update. We debuted the dream car of this championship. Ironic, given that we won it in the Dream Car Championship. The Panos Esperante GTR1, the Ultra OG rumbly boy, made its debut in the Team Pleb garage. And we took it to the Gran Turismo World Championship. First few rounds, sleeping with the stream on is where... Nice. So, yes. First few rounds of the Gran Turismo World Championship were interesting. Took a while to get the setup right so the panels would be competitive with the holy trinity of cars in this game. The Nissan R390 GT1, the Toyota GT1, and the Mazda 787B Screamy Boy. But after a few rounds of disappointment working out that the AI has gone completely the other way in this championship, basically the Mazda and the Nissan don't pit in races, compared to most other championships we've done in this game where the AI pits every 12 seconds. Once we figured that out and we got our setup on point, Panels has clicked off 3 straight wins. Halfway through the season, we stand 5 points clear at the top of the table, although it's not showing it that way because, you know, it's showing it in grid order. But we are leading the championship on 37 points, 5 ahead of the 787B on 32, and the Nissan another 2 back on 30, and the poor GT1, even though he's as fast as us, the fact is he pits during races, so he's out of title picture. This is going to be an interesting one, first up. We're at round 6. It's the test course. Our old friend from the Dream Car Championship. Luckily, it's not 15 laps. It is only 10. Very thankful for that. But our crew chief's not here. Jason Poland has not been able to make it to Chateau. So we might have one issue, and we've also got another issue in that the oil light came on halfway through the last race, which means we're going to start losing power from this round onward. This championship is not a done deal yet at all, folks. Let me just explain that. So, we're on level 34. Let's bung it up to level 42. Yeah. Backup crew chief is here with literally no car knowledge. Interim crew chief is here with literally no car knowledge whatsoever. That's all will change. We will also run... Strange hiring, yeah. Hiring made whilst drunk. We'll run the same tyres as the last few rounds, because if you weren't here last time, we worked out that this was the best overall combination for tyre wear. We can last a race on these tyres, but we're a little bit softer compound on the back because they don't wear out as quickly as the fronts do. Seems you wear out the tyres quicker braking the big rumbly boy than you do accelerating with the big rumbly boy. So that's the 2 weeks we're going to make. I have not got the faintest idea how this race is going to go. Hopefully, we might be able to outstrap the opponents. I don't know what tyre wear is going to be like on the test course. I really don't know. I'm also thinking that the 787B is probably going to be very good here because it's probably going to be in the Le Mans gearing set. So it's going to be geared for the Mulsanne. We have no idea what's going to happen. It might be amazing. It might be turd. Who knows? Before we do it, though, I'm going to do the thing that I always forget. Well, I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to hydrate. Very important. Thankfully, it's a little bit cooler than it was last week. A little bit. But it's still not cool. It's still not cold. Let's put it that way. And the other thing is to remind you about all the essentials, which is follow us on Twitch if you don't already. Subscribe to us if you really like what we do. Tip us with the Streamlabs link in the Twitch description if you really, really like us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where all our VODs go up. And if you are watching this on YouTube, give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. It helps. Or if you are enjoying it, I should say. Or if you go on to enjoy it. Yeah, I think I got that right. And follow us on Twitter as well. Armbar Arcade. Do the things. It might be amazing. It might be turd. Well, you know what? At least I'm honest. I don't want to hype up the viewing public too much. All right, anyway, let's go. Oh, welcome back, rumbly boy. I have missed you. A more sort of barky, yelly, screamy boy. It's like a sort of... It's like the singer from Judas Priest, this car. It's like, yeah! It's like metal, and also metal. Anyway, we're underway. We are underway. The rest of the field have beaten us off the start-finish line, but that's normal for this series. We're into 5th gear, and we're now slipstreaming up behind the GT40. We are into 6th gear at 320 kilometers an hour. Everyone else seems to be still accelerating. We might be topping out here, so we might need to use the draft here, which is useful because we've got our teammate in the other panels who has not done shit in this series, so we'll just use it for a bit of slipstreaming. Oh, we got the slingshot here. Oh my god, did we go 3 wide? We're going 3 wide. Straight to the lead. Oh, that's gangster. That was gangster. Yeah, but the problem we're now going to have is the gear ratios are so long, we run out of RPMs at the top. So, the others are going to slipstream back by, as the 787B's now doing. This is full on. Oh my god, the other panels is with... Oh my god, we're going to have a 5-car train here for the lead. This is going to be wild. Oh my... Okay. Well, the last time we raced at the test course, it was the most boring race I've ever had in any racing game ever. My teammate's right behind me. For the first time in this entire series, the other panels is actually doing something with his life. Oh my god, it's 4 wide. We're 4 wide into turn 3 for the first time. Jesus Christ. The GT1 and the 787B are tandem drafting on the bottom. The panels and the Nissan are teaming up top. I'm still just sitting in the middle. The Toyota sweeps through to the lead. And the 787B slingshot past into the lead himself. Here comes the Nissan on the low side. Oh my god, guys, this is gonna be like a ballet. I really hope none of the AI pits, and this is just how the race goes for the... Oh, the Nissan had to back off. Scrape the wall a little bit. Yeah, the Nissan had to back off. Is he going to lose the draft here? So where's the panels? Like the other panels. Is it tucked behind? Oh, he's tucked behind the Nissan. Okay. Now there's the GT1. He's lost the draft as well. 787B out in front. We'll slipstream back by here. No, he's clipping. That's how epic this race is. All right, we're back to the lead. We've got very weird wear happening. You can't see the tyres at the moment, but the left front and the right rear are the ones that have worn the most. They're nearly 3 wide behind us. Oh my god, this is like the Daytona 500 now. Oh Jesus Christ, here comes the Mazda again. It's the battle of the loud cars. Screaming at the Mazda, the triangle boy. Me and the GT1 like oh, and slingshot back by. There we go. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. Look at this train. Oh look, the other panels has remembered his shit. I feel like Lewis Hamilton in 2008 right now. I'm leading this team and my teammate is just absolute bollocks. Oh, slingshotting back by the Mazda, but here comes the Nissan. Oh, the Mazda throws the block. Thing is, like, because my RPMs just die at around 6,500 RPM and I lose speed, I can't, even if I'm in the lead, I can't pull away. The others we're just all drafting off each other right now. So there you go, the Mazda's back in the lead. Here comes the Nissan on the low side. But he stalls out. So the Nissan stalls out. The GT1's sort of there. He was just wall riding for a second there. Down on the inside we go. Tyres are wearing fairly quickly on the left front and the right rear. Right, back in front of the Mazda. Oh, a bit of a nudge there. I felt that. And the Mazda sweeps back by again. This is great. This is brilliant. There's about 20 lead changes every lap. Oh, here comes the Nissan again. Now, I'm going to pull to the... Oh, my God. Oh, weaving. Oh, the Nissan tried to shoot the gap. He's going to try and still make a bid for the lead here, and he's going to get it. Briefly. Oh. And he tucks back in front. We're going to get down to the inside this time. And here comes the GT1 through the middle. Oh, he was going to go straight through the middle, but he just backed out. And we have dropped the other panels now. I mean, mate, what are you doing? I mean, I know I've got NA tuning state. I mean, if I didn't have the NA tuning on right now, we would be absolute burnt toast. Oh, God, here comes the Mazda. He's going to try and slingshot back both of us here. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Didn't know where to go there. GT1 still hanging in the draft. I think he's just about going to stay in the draft. Thing is, if anyone falls back, they'll just pick up the draft from the back person again and work their way back. Words. Oh God, my thumb is already hurt. There's not going to be any repeat of the driving with my toes shenanigans. Because this race is already a lot more entertaining than that shit show was. There's the Nissan and the Toyota. They're lurking. They're side by side with the Mazda. See, the Mazda's got a little bit more top end. But as soon as we get in the draft, we've got that good stuff. We've got speed. And the Nissan and Toyota might be hurting themselves here because they really need to be drafting each other, not battling. There we go. That's what they need to be doing. What's the phrase Darrell Waltrip always used to use in NASCAR? Co-opetition. You know, because you're in competition, but you've got to cooperate a bit on the super speedways. And this is basically that at the moment. But the Mazda is starting to stay in... Although I'm just bump drafting the Mazda now. They're going side by side again. What are you lads, what are you doing? They're having their own battle here. And we're just pulling away. We've pulled that... Oh. Back in the slingshot. 0.03 at the checkpoint there. This is ridiculous. 10th of a second in front now. The others are going side by side. They are threatening to lose this race for themselves. Right, the tyres are holding up for now. Here comes the Mazda back on the high side. Also, bearing in mind that the bad oil, apparently it's past 350 kilometers that your horsepower starts being affected by the bad oil. So we are now officially, we're 360 kilometers on the trip now. Oh my god, look! Can we just point out how far back the other two have fallen just by not drafting each other? Lads, you've literally blown your chance at this race. We had 5 cars in the lead pack on the first lap. The panels fell away just by being crap. And now the Toyotas, the Toyota and the Nissan, sorry, they're just too busy battling each other. They're too selfish. They couldn't learn to work together. Meanwhile, this Mazda has absolutely no intention of working with... Oh, he's bump drafting us, though. A bit of a nudge. Let's see what he did there. He's giving us a nudge. Maybe this is the strat. Maybe the Mazda's happy for us to break out into a lead. Oh, my God. If it's like this on the final lap, it's just going to be carnage. We're just going to have to set up for, like, the perfect slingshot to the line. That's what it's going to come down to, I think. Because, like, we know that if whoever's behind the other at about this point on the track is doomed unless they throw a great block. Which is possible, of course. But, I mean, look at that. We drafted past, and before we even got back to the start-finish line, the Mazda's back past us. We're going to have to time this to absolute perfection, if it keeps going like this, of course. I mean, the Mazda could pit, and oh my god, we get a massive suck. The suck is real. With 3 C's, the suck. So we've drafted back by. The Toyota and the Nissan are too busy fighting each other, and they've only now just looked out the front and they're like, yeah, we've got... Oh, where have the other two gone? Shit. Zuckerberg, I like it. Whoa, the Mazda's trying to come down on the inside. Ooh. Is he trying to side draft us there, or did we come down after he was already committed to the inside? I do not know. Also, the Nissan is double toast, by the way. Is double toasted. But I think they've both broken away from each other now. Yeah, they're isolated. They're dead. They're not going to make it back because they don't have the draft. They lost that draft. But the Mazda is absolutely determined not to. We cannot get away from each other right now. This is fascinating, I've got to say. Oh, the big suck. The suck is real. And back by we go. Look how quick. I'm going to try and time it. Next time we go by the Mazda, I'm going to time how long it takes for them to slipstream back by. Now, here he comes on the outside. There we go. Right, in the middle of the corner. Right, there we go. Right, we're in the draft. See if we can time how long it will take. Right, here we go. We're getting the slipstream. We're getting the slingshot. Here we go. We're going to go back by. And then, right, 131. Right, it was about 131 on the lap counter, on the lap timer, when we went past. And here he comes, back by. That was under 10 seconds. Under 10 seconds between me drafting past the Mazda and him coming straight back by. And here we go again. Oh, God. Nudged him a bit there. Right, so we're past. That was at about 6 seconds. Take a little bit longer this time because we got a big old suck there. The Mazda is good in the corners. Round the outside he goes. It's an amazing battle, to be fair. This could be an absolute photo finish. I mean, we've not been any further apart than about a 10th of a second the entire race. Here we go again. Here comes the suck. Here comes the suck. And back by we go. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. This is like musical chairs. Who the hell is going to be in front when the music stops? I think the Mazda has the slight advantage because it's faster out of the draft. like, when we're in front, they don't have to draft to get back past us. But we have to rely on the draft to pass them. Oh my god, but what a suck we get. The absolute suck is ridiculous. Panel's OP. Well, clearly not, because the other one's fallen to 5th. And there's this, though. We've got a good suck on the Mazda down the straights. In the corners is where the Mazda is just ridiculous. Look at this. The orang and greenmobile showing a bit of a flex there, but this was not a good idea. This is now going to give us an even bigger suck. We're getting further out in front. Come on, yeah. Oh. Bang wheels. Oh god, this is ridiculous. If he follows the pattern, he's not pitting. And neither will I. Oh my god, and straight away. Look at that. How quickly that was. We're just swapping the lead back and forth here. This is ridiculous. Oh, here comes the suck. Here comes the suck. Oh, oh my god, I wish this was Gran Turismo 4 and we had photo mode in replays. I'd be spamming the shit out of that right now. This is amazing. And here comes the Mazda again. Such great grip in the corners. He just doesn't lose speed in the corners like we do. Oh. So he'll slot back in front. And here we come again with the suck. The absolute suckage. Oops. A little bit of a nudge there. You don't want that, because you just pass on a bit of the momentum to the Mazda. As you see here, we're not going to even clear the Mazda this time, because we accidentally bled off a bit of that speed by just punting him, which we don't want to do, really. Plus no Pontorino, Orang and Green Boy. Oh my god, now look at this. Oh man, we might need to just get some momentum back here. Oh, here we go. We've got a little bit of a side draft. Nope, we can't pull ahead. So there you go. The Mazda is faster top end out of the draft. Is that going to work to his favour? Just about. Oh, around the outside we go. I think the Mazda flinches a bit on corner entry. Just a little bit. That might be an area we can exploit. But in the middle of the corners, I mean, look at this. Without even any draft. Here we go, though. We have the suck. Oh my god, the suck is real. Here we go. Oh. Just call us Henry Hoover, because we are sucking our way back by. That was terrible. Oh, but there goes the Mazda again. So, how are we going to time it? Because we can't even leave it that late to pass on the final lap. Because look, he's already back in front of us by the start-finish line. This is outrageous. All right, just keeping the draft, keeping the draft. Here comes the suck. Here comes the suck again. Oh my god. Here we go. Round the outside. Man, this is so much fun. I'm so glad that this race has happened, because, like, I feel like in this series so far and in Gran Turismo games in general, oval racing is crap more often than it is amazing. But, like, in Gran Turismo 2, when we did the Turbo Cup at the test course, that was awesome. That was an awesome display of, like, slipstreaming and stuff like that. That's when oval racing's really good. That's why when NASCAR's really good, that's generally one reason it is awesome, you know? Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. Oh, down to the inside. Thing is, what's tricky is that we're losing grip in the tyres now. They've gone to about a light yellow. 0.006 of a second there. British Pokemon 27, hello. You've chosen a great time to join us. We're in the middle of an epic battle for round 6 of the Gran Turismo World Championship. It's the test course. We are slipstreaming. We're in a slipstream battle with our mortal nemesis, the Mazda 787B, the screamy boy. Coming around to 2 laps to go here. This is like the battle for the win at Daytona or Talladega. Here comes the Mazda back by again. Let's see if we can do an experiment this time. Oh, we might be a bit too far back. See how late we can leave it to pass for the win. This is what I'm doing. I'm basically trying to set up for the winning pass here. Right, we pass now. There we go. Through into the lead we go. Is that enough? Or does he get back by before the start-finish line? That's what's going to be so tough. There we go. Here he comes again. Nope. It's not enough. Oh, imagine if that was the final lap there. Daytona. Let's go away. Let's get the sock. Oh, I got the sock. The sock is real. Holy cow. Oh my god, I'm actually, like, you can't see this under my desk. My legs are, like, bouncing up and down with the tension. The tension is real. Here comes the Mazda again, just lurking. Like I said earlier, the problem we got is that we've got no speed on our own. The Mazda is faster than us pound for pound, but we're just keeping in the draft, and the suck is real. Here comes the suck. Oh. That gap seems very wide as we try and put a panels in it. And there goes the Mazda again. Got a little bit of a slipstream, but not much. We've got the gaps have literally been in like the hundredths of seconds or the thousandths of seconds. Oh, the suck! As Neil Crompton would say, it's fluctuating in the microsectors. Or something like that. Only Neil Crompton could sound so epic on commentary whilst also sounding so nerdy. I love it. Talk to Frank. Hello, Frank. We have no speed. I mean, isn't that a good thing? I'm like, no, I'm a racing driver. You don't understand. Oh. So, this is Subway. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Building up to the final lap. Literally presented by Credit One Bank. Oh! Come on. Right, that's how late we've let the pass this time. There's still not enough. We're going to have to pull out something special here. We're going to have to pull out something very special here. Okay, right. The sock. Here we go again. I can use 24 hours in a spa. I tried to watch a bit of it, Kelly, but I was busy being in Manchester for a wrestling show, so that's why there was no Sunday stream yesterday, by the way. Right, here comes the Mazda again. He's going to look. Do you know what I might do? I might just nudge into him. I might just bump draft with him. Tandem draft around the rest of the lap and then wait. Pick my spot to go for the win. Right, so bump draft there, bump draft, bump draft. Actually, do you know what? We can probably pass. We'll try and pass because we've got no momentum now because we used up the slipstream. This is so tense. I cannot believe this. Damn, the GT1's pitting in. We couldn't go a race in this championship without the GT1 shitting the bed on strategy. Unbelievable scenes. Right, we are back past the Mazda. Right, so, come on, little panels. Everything you had from your knackered V8, which has still got to do another 4 races after this. Oh my god, we are quite a way in front here. Oh my god, now what do we do? Right, here's Mazda's going to come back by. Here comes the Mazda. Side by side. Oh, he's going to try and cut to the inside. Take away the sock. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where's the end of the corner? No, it's still too early. Still too early. Still too early. We're just going to have to nudge behind. Nudge behind. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now go for it. Now go. Come on. Come on. Side draft. No. No. Oh. Oh, fair play. What a race. What a race. 0.06 of a second at the line in the end. And the panels is about to finish 4th because of the Toyota GT1's pit stop fuckery. Man, what a race. What a race to start off tonight's stream. That was ridiculous. And probably a fair result in the end. The Mazda did have a little bit more speed than us top end. But, whoo, Lord. What a race. Seriously. That was so good. Just a bit, yeah. Whew. And that's how badly the R390 fucked up things earlier. It's still not even finished. And the GT40. I've even mentioned the GT40 in the series. It needs some respect on its name. Right, so that is going to pull the Mazda. Oh my god. It's going to pull the Mazda to within a point. This is so tense. This series could still go down to the wire. I think the Nissan's out of it now. 9 points behind. It's going to be quite hard to pull that back. The GT1 has just tanked it. They've tanked the Zion completely. Eli 58 is here. Did you see the finish of that race? I hope you did. Oh man, what a race though. That was so good. In fact, I think I'm going to save the replay of that. Oh, right. The 40 needs some good stuff. What, like nitromethanol? Oh, man. Comment Dave. Oh, mate. Right, well, that's interesting. 713 horsepower. I'm pretty sure the panel started this championship. Oh, Team Anime. I saw the Black Falcon cars. They look great. 3 anime cars. That's great. Now you like that. British Pokemon 27 will know the names of the animes represented. Oh, shit. Oh, guys. This shit's serious. Yeah, what I was about to say is that on that replay screen, it showed the panels as having 713 horsepower. Now, at the bottom there, you can just see it's listed as 723 with the NA tuning on. So, is that how much horsepower we've lost already? 10 horsepower off, and we've still got 4 races to go. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ. Right, what? I want to say we're on 32? I think we're on level 32 gearing. We didn't change anything else, did we? Did we? No, we didn't. No, we didn't change the tyres. Okay, so here we go. A very different kind of challenge. It's that track. It's the final boss track of this game. It's Special Stage Route 11. And it's reversed as well, so this is going to be wild. This could either favour us or not, because we were great at Special Stage Route 5. We dominated that race. But the panels is quite tricky to get stopped. A lot of hard braking on this track. Guys, there's only one way to find out. Let's do this. We enter round 7, a point in it in the championship. This is genuinely one of the closest ever championships I've had in Gran Turismo games ever. I remember a GT World Championship in Gran Turismo 4, where ironically I was in a Nissan R390. It was one of the black ones. You remember there was 4 black versions of GT cars you could get in that game. Like you get a black GT1, a black Nissan R390, a black 787B, and I can't remember what the other one was. It may have been a black Jaguar XJR9. They were all used from the used car lot. Oh my god, the GT40 is just getting reamed. I promise we'll be nice to you, Ford. But yeah, I remember I did that in like a car straight out of the used car lot, so I didn't change the oil or anything. Ow! Oh my god, what's happened to the Mazda? Oh my god, what's happened to us? Okay, right, I need to concentrate, because... Oh my god. I remembered how terrible we are on cold tyres. Oh, the R92CP was the other one. That's it. So happy to see that car in GT Sport. Love that car. That was my main rival when I did the Fuji 1000 race in Gran Turismo 4. I did it in a BMW McLaren GTR, you know, the Fina liveried one. And the R92, it was like, get as far away as you can around the rest of the lap, because down that epic main straight of Fuji, the R92CP just ate me alive. I think we pit stratted away to a win to that one. That was good. Black and Mild is here. Shame you missed the first race of the night. It was the greatest ever race on test course ever. But you are here for Route 11, which hopefully will be just as awesome. And somehow we're in last. But the 787B is only 1 position in front. No, I don't know what's happened either. Right, we need to get into a groove here. Before you've got to prove your love to me, etc. Right. Oh, the R390 is already out to about a 7.9 second lead. He must have heard my comment in the last round that he needs a win to stay in the championship contention. At the moment, he's going to get a big point today. If we stay last, hopefully we're not. Oh! What? Oh, go on. Up the inside. I feel like all I've been doing so far in this stream has been being side by side or staring at the back of that 787B. Kind of bored with it, to be honest. Oh, no. The poor GT40. It was nice. It was a good run. He enjoyed not being last for all of a lap. Well, now the GT1's out. Oh, God, the braking. Oh, my God. Okay, so the AI can't do that corner. That's interesting. And here's the panels. Probably getting a nosebleed for me. Ow. Whoops. We did just... Okay, I did deserve that. I did just sort of yeet the 787B into the Armco. Right, so the top 2 are legging it, though. That is concerning because, like the GT1, we know he's going to pit. The 787B is having a bad time around this track right now. But it's still a slightly better time than us, which is very concerning. But if the R390 stays where it is, bearing in mind the R390 has gone no stop. It's been on no stop strategies for the entire series, every round. That's concerning. The GT1's fine because we know that's going to pit. Even pitted at the test course with a literal lap to go. Right. Okay, at the moment, we in the 787B, we've barely got the pace to stay in front of the GT40. We're struggling right now. 12.2 seconds. The 99 spec GT1 cars are just flying away. Well, except for us. Oh, God. Up the inside. Oh, we stuck the nose in. There we go. Got the move done. Can't get going again. There we go. And straight back. My God, this entire stream tonight is just like musical chairs with us and the Mazda. Oh my God. If the championship goes down... Oh, go on. Yes. Thank you, shit teammate. Ow. Being nerfed by the Mazda. Oh, my teammate, what are you doing? Teammate's suddenly seen a chance to be relevant for the first time in the championship. Oh, well, that was scary. Right, okay, block him, block him. Yes, yes, teammate. Hold him back. No, you had one job, you pleb. Right, meanwhile, what's the gap out front? 12.2 to the GT1. Oh, and the Mazda's yeeted back. Like, oh my God, it's over yeeted. Oh, wheel banging. Ow! I think the problem we've got is myself and the Mazda both have crap brakes, but the 787B has much better mid-corner grip. Excuse me. Oh my God, we're about to be yeeted by our own teammate. I'm not having this. I'm not having... Would you stop? I'm being yeeted by my own teammate. This is not what I need right now. This is crisis stations. I'm leading the championship by a point, and I'm down in 4th and having my worst race of the season. Sit down somewhere, Gasly-like teammate. Yeah, it is actually Pierre Gasly. He spawned from F1 2018. He's like, right, I'm going to fuck you over now. I'm going to fuck you up, fam. You had one job, pleb. Oh my God, there needs to be like a quote reel. I need to make some sort of feature that like there's just a quote reel. Maybe I can put that in the Twitch description. Meanwhile, the GT1 is out to a 16-second lead. That is outrageous, right? I think honestly we're going to have to just focus on damage limitation here. If the Mazda outscores us in this race, they retake the point at the lead of the championship. So, if we can finish ahead of the Mazda, whatever the Nissan does, I'm fairly confident. They started this race 9 points behind. So unless we finish literally last, oh God, then, well no, that would still be 9 points anyway. We'd be tied on points. So, the Nissan can have this one, as I think it will, if it doesn't pit. Of course, this could be the one where the Nissan suddenly pulls the wildcard trick. We are sticking with the Mazda. I feel like this has been us all night, valiantly just stuck behind the Mazda. I hope this is not what the championship's going to turn out like. Oh my God, the straight line speed, that thing is terrifying. 15.7. Right, we're only on lap 4 as well. I forgot how long the laps are here. They're nearly 2-minute laps. That's why it's such an epic track. Spoiler alert, it is going to feature in the finale of this series next week. I already have my plan for the final stream, because, you know, I could go on infinitely with this series. But, you know, we've tackled all the major races. That's kind of my strat with bigger games. Like, I can do a load of the sub-races off-stream, you know what I mean? But let's do the big kind of milestone crown jewel races, not sweet Saudi money crown jewel races. And suddenly the Mazda's fucking off. We're racing like the rental car scene in Days of Thunder, or like the bit in Driven where they drive champ cars through downtown streets. They suddenly go all Fast and Furious. I think before Fast and Furious even came out, maybe the guys that wrote Fast and Furious were like, hang on a minute, concept, what about that, but with actual road cars that make as much turbo whistling as those cars do, but they're road cars. 50 bazillion pounds later and 25 million films later. Right, now this is very worrying. The Mazda is now getting away as well. I'm doing a hecking concern. This is definitely worrying, given that this was my plan. Oh, my voice. Where's that gone? My voice has given up on this race. I might have to go quiet here, not just because my voice is waving the white flag, but just to concentrate on getting through this race, quite frankly, because at the moment, our pace just isn't cutting it. At least we've cleared my teammate. We cleared Pleb Gasly back there. And the poor GT40, who's just like here to make up the numbers. He's basically in the Mark Blundell role in British touring cars this year. It's like, oh wow, Mark Blundell, Grand Prix driver, he's doing touring cars. Where is he? Last. Yeah, but it's still cool that he's in touring cars. Yeah, but he's very much last. Again. And again. Right, the tyre wear is good. That is helpful. Alright, I'm trying to get back into the groove of how you drive this car. It's mash the brakes as hard as possible. Try and get it as smooth as possible. Now, bearing in mind the GT1 will likely pit out of the lead. Oh my god. Guys, how long is a pit stop? It's about 20 seconds, isn't it? Shit! The GT1 might come out in front of us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, we need to get a move on. "22 seconds. Mate, do your tyres want to fall apart? I know they're made of crisps. So do they want to start falling apart yet? We are faster in certain small bits of the lap. There's only a few. Overall, the GT1 is absolutely rinsing us. I think the Nissan's got this made. If it plays out how I think it is. The Nissan's in second, also way off up the road. Like, they're literally the length of the front straight away from us now. I mean, if we can still get third, that would be nice damage limitation. But it would require... We've just put in a new fastest lap of the race. That is good. That will help, believe it or not. Going fast, that generally solves most problems in a motor race. Although maybe not if you're Lewis Hamilton in the wet. Anyway. 21.2. They are literally... We have literally got 21 seconds to go between us and the GT1. That's another strat that I remember from last week. Short shifting out corners to try and minimise wheel spin. We do have a little bit of traction control on, but not much. .3. We are actually matching the Toyota on pace now. That's probably because his tyres have just gone off. Your internet is broken. Oh no! Everything's going wrong. Yeah, everything's happening at the moment. Is that the Mazda closing in all of a sudden? Hello? It's not just my imagination, but the Mazda's suddenly a lot closer than he was. Are his tyres going off before mine? We have been a little bit better at the end of races on tyre wear. Right, well, the GT1's not pitting this lap. That's worrying. I'm going to take a wild punt and say that British Pokemon's probably on, like, 4G on her phone. I'm going to take a punt. Unless Twitch has now activated its seldom used pigeon power up. 153.0. Oh, I am getting into the groove now. Come on, Panos. Come on, Don. Come on, the Don. No wonder we're closing back on the Mazda. We were a clear 1.2 seconds faster than the last lap. We are now matching the GT1 on pace. If only I had this pace early on, he wouldn't have fucked off into such a lead. It's weird. I like how the Panos drives on slightly worn tyres. Like, they're all in the light yellow at the moment, and it's driving relatively well. Touch wood, I've still got to complete another 3.5 laps on these tyres. That's assuming the Nissan and the Mazda don't pit, of course. This could be opposite land with the GT1 goes once. Yeah, right. We are now matching the GT1 on pace, though. That's much more encouraging. What it's going to do to the outcome of this race, I haven't the faintest idea. Mazda's starting to pull away again. Oh, we are definitely closing a little bit on the GT1 now. If we can get out in front of the GT1. Right, here we go. The GT1's pinning in. This is going to be very important. Can we get out in front of the GT1 and then hold them behind us for the remainder of the race? This might be the first time that the GT1 strat pays off and actually gets a good finish that isn't fourth. Right, he's already left his pit box. So the Mazda's going to get by. We're going to get by. Okay, that is a relief. Right, the Nissan's out in front. If they don't pit, they've got this one made. Unless their tyres fall off an absolute cliff. Not just any old cliff, an absolute cliff. We now need to focus on our fairly worn tyres. All of our tyres are pretty dark yellow now. Well, pale yellow. They're just very yellow at the moment. So we need to keep the GT1 behind us on fresh tyres. But they will have a lap of cold tyres, which is what we use to our advantage. Absolute radio cliff. Absolute radio cliff. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, now's not the time for my tyres to lose grip. We've got decent air gaps to the GT1 though, which I think it's rapidly closing. Alright, come on. 2 laps to go. We need the points here because the Mazda's going to retake the point lead here. If results stay as they are. Come on. If I'm a bit quiet for the final few laps, you will, I'm sure, understand why. No, I don't need to drift you now. Don, I do not need your drift you skills. We're holding station over the GT1. That gap's not moving at the moment. I think we're slowly closing in on the Nissan, but it doesn't matter. We're like chipping away half a second here and there into an 18.8 second lead. That is like literally using a toothpick to dismantle the Berlin Wall. Yeah, good tip, Black and Mild. I do that far too often. I've got mirrors, so that's fine. The Mazda's not actually got away. 17.9, another 1:53.0, which is good because that was the kind of lap times that we were matching the GT1 with. So if we can do a few more of those, well, 2 more to be precise, we will at least get third, which I will consider maximum damage limitation for what may, on balance, have been our worst race of the season. Not really anything to get mad about. We just didn't have the pace until too late in the race, really, but still about 2 laps to go. Well, 1.8 or so, and our teammates being crap. Again. Oh my god, is there a chance that the panels might be last? Our teammate might finish last. I can't see any headlights in my mirrors. So the GT1 is not closing yet. I think we're holding station. Now, I don't think I've quite got the pace to try and mount an attack on the Mazda, but it would be lovely if we could. Because if we beat the Mazda, we retain the point lead. 18.9, the Nissan's found some pace again, but again, it doesn't matter. We're not racing the Nissan, quite frankly. The Nissan will finally... will this be its first win of the series? No, I think it's won a race earlier in the series, but the Nissan will finally take a win, and well deserved. It's been way faster than all of us, and better on its tyres than the GT1, so there you go. Oh my god, oh my god, I just heard the GT1 behind me, and I looked behind me and I realised how close it was. Guys, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm very nervous now. Right, best form of defence is attack. Let's go after the Mazda. If we could try... Oh, bollocks, come on. Get a little bit of a slipstream. A little bit. It's not going to be much, is it? No. Oh, there's the GT1. It's lurking. We've still got a decent air gap, though. Another low 1:53. Final lap. Presented by Critic One Bank. The Mazda is very slidey at the first turn. Come on, panels. Come on, Don. Come on, you Don. Everything you have. We might still be able to get second here. The GT1 is lurking. I don't think it's got quite enough. But if we start fighting, which is a distinct possibility, because the Mazda... Oh my god, the Mazda's gone wide. The Mazda has blown it. Oh my god, the Mazda's choked. I cannot believe it. He's run wide into the wall. Oh, he's absolutely blown it. He has just blown it all over the floor. He's just chundered his championship chances. The Mazda's off to Milton Keynes. Oh my god, has he just blown the championship right there? Because not only are we going to come out of arguably our worst race, still beating him on points, The GT1 might do us a favour here if he can hold on for their first podium of the season, I think. Oh, God. Yeah, the GT1's not interested in just holding on to third. They've got a legit chance at second here. Luckily, my tyres have really good wear. They've not gone darker since a few laps ago. God, the GT1 is so close. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, help me. I'm so nervous. The Mazda's tyres are shot, by the way. It's not even mounting a counter-attack on the Toyota. So the Nissan is about to come around and win round 7 of the GT World Championship. Come on, 1 corner to go. I don't think the GT1's got straight line pace on us. I mean, we're about to find out, but I don't think it can do enough. If it was the Mazda, I'd be feeling particularly nervous. Guys, I think we're going to get second. I think we're going to get second. Which looked like pure fantasy only moments ago. Oh, mate. It's very rarely I will say that losing by 17 seconds is still a win. But that could be the decisive result of the championship, given we went in a point ahead of the Mazda, and the Mazda was in front of us for most of the race. Not only have they now failed to gain points, we've now extended our lead at one of our worst tracks on the calendar. Mind you, the Nissan is now back in play for the championship. They'll have gained points. We've gained 3 on the Mazda. That is insane. A bad race gone good. Yes. Yep. The Mazda choked it on the final lap. Right, now 4 points. Look at that. The Nissan is suddenly now a point behind in third. The Nissan is now just 5 points off us. The 787B is 4 back. The GT1, despite that podium, is still miles away. Oh, my God. Don, you're an absolute legend. How have we got 2 second-place finishes and still increased our point lead? How's that happened? Oh, man. Oh, my God, I've just realised. Haven't we still got Monte Carlo to go? Okay. We've still got 3 races to go on our knackered engine. We've basically now got sewer sludge for oil. I can't believe it. It's not the last round. I don't... Right. Tokyo Route 246. This could be an interesting one. This is, in theory, quite similar to Route 5, and we were excellent at Route 5. So... I can't take this. Let's do this. Here we go. Right. We need to get up to speed faster. We do need that. And if the Mazda could shit itself one more time, that would be lovely. Here we go! Where's the other 243? I don't know. Dot. Right, can we clear the GT40 at turn 1? Oops. No. Feisty you are. Well, bless, this is the only point at which this race is interesting. On the first lap, when everyone's tyres are cold. And he's semi-competitive. I mean, still not, because he's already last. 3 corners in. Speaking of spectacularly uncompetitive, there's our teammate. Still being a wank pheasant. Old Pleb Gasly over there. Look at this donkey. We're driving the Don, they're driving the donkey. Right there. Right, and now we're up to the leaders. Okay, the Holy Trinity. Already trying to break away. Shit, I've just realised, if we have another result... Well, if we finish third, and the Nissan wins again... Yeah, if the Nissan wins again, we'll have to finish third at second to retain the point lead. The Nissan could be about to make a late run for the title here. Not if we can help it, though. Right, come on. We have to get up to speed quicker. That's what cost us at Route 11. Also, we are losing horsepower hand over fist now. The poor panels is just choking on the sludge. We may as well have mud instead of oil right now. It's like melted chocolate. Right, okay. We've not lost touch with the front 3 much. Actually, we may have done. That's very worrying. Oh, okay. Well, I had to yeet the first corner. I think I still made up time on the front 3. Oh, God, the Mazda's out in front. That's terrifying. They've gained another second on me down the main straight. This is... Right, we need to get going. Come on, Don. we've still got Monaco to go, then Jesus Christ, the end of the championship is going to be a brutal one. Come on. I know you're lacking in power. I know you're knackered. There you go. That's how you keep the revs up through there. They've gained another second. This is ridiculous. Come on. I'm going to have to drive to the absolute ragged edge. Oops. Bollocks. Okay, that's not it. That ain't it, Chief. Right, there they are. We can still just see them. God, I don't think my heart can take this. There's one car that's falling back. Which one's that? Oh my god, the Mazda's gained another 3 seconds on us in one lap. Brake earlier for turn 1 this time. May have been a bit too early, believe it or not. Still, that's okay. I think it's the Nissan that is falling back a little bit. That's interesting. We might still be able to beat out the Nissan, which will help with points. We'll lose points to the Mazda. James Carmody's here. Hello. You join us in what so far has been an epic GT World Championship that is going to go down to the wire. Oh, please turn. Please turn. Come on. There you go. Right, the GT1's out front now. Don't mind that too much. Oh! Using all of the road and then... oh my god. That's not the way to do it though, Chief. Right, okay. Shit's getting serious now. They are getting away. The entire top 3 has pace on us now. We know the GT1's going to pit. We've got at least 3rd, but that's still going to cost us the championship lead to the Mazda and or the Nissan. We've got Grand Valley... No, we're not pitting yet. Jesus. Yeah, we've got Grand Valley Reverse is the season finale. We should be okay there. I think we're just losing horsepower. God, this is ugly. Right, we need to be getting faster, not slower. Good run through turn 1 that time. Good run. This is how serious shit's getting. I've gone like dead silent. Fuck it, I don't care if a bit of wall riding took place there. God, the car is... Come on. Oh my god. It's one way through that corner. I'll take it. At the moment, I'm just bouncing off the walls. I'm becoming a pinball wizard right now. New fastest lap, but we're still losing time to the Mazda. Fuck. Oh, fuck's sake. Stupid collision physics in that. It's like, it's a bit vague sometimes where the wall actually is. So you think you're about to miss the wall just about and you still clip it. just slamming it off the walls now. I don't even care, honestly. Right, the GT1's pitted. Okay, that's one obstacle. The GT1 might pit twice, you know. Because he's only pitted at the end of lap... Well, the end of lap 5. Probably should go one stop. It'd be hilarious if it did 2 stops, though. Right, focus now. Once again, just get a podium. Keep the GT1 behind us. Now the sweat is real. Oh my god. I'm not even going to try and read that wall of text right now. We're losing so much time in the middle sector on the Mazda. I wonder if it's because there's a lot of long, medium speed corners around there. Makes sense, wouldn't it? Right, we're staying ahead of the GT1 though. That's all we can do right now. That is all we can do. We're still losing time hand over fist. I almost wish it could show the gap between us and the next car in front. That would be more useful to us right now. Like, I doubt we're catching the Nissan anyway, but are you ducking out for a moment? Oh. It was about as fast as I've been able to go through there. It still lost a second in that middle sector. It's just hopeless. Oh my... Oh, fucking hell. When did I become so shit at this track? Oh my god, the only thing that could save me, I've just noticed they are coming up on lap traffic. That is the only thing that could save me. Oh, shit, the GT1's now starting to close in. Right, okay, come on. I assume some of it is just we must be down on power. I mean, I'm also wank around this track, but... hopefully, I'm actually hoping that the next track is Monte Carlo, because at least then you might not feel the lack of power quite as much. GT40 is pinning in. Not really any concern to us. Oh, that's useful, the GT40. Oh no, the GT40 is back out in front of the leaders, I think. Can you imagine if the AI just had a total brain fart now and just couldn't deal with lap traffic on the final lap? Can you imagine? No, you can't get an oil change because you can't quit out of the championship. Which is kind of ridiculous, given that the oil goes off after 350 kilometers, and we did that 4 races in. I'm fairly certain you can't, anyway. Because the game gets like a possessive girlfriend if you try and quit the championship. If you try and exit the championship, it's like, oh, do you want to quit then? I suppose you just want to leave, don't you? You just want to dump me. I knew you were going to do it. I'm like, no, I just want to pop around the corner and get some oil. Oh god, now the GT1's fucking flying up. This is ridiculous. Right. Oh, fucking hell. God. Right. I don't care. We're putting this guy in the wall if he tries to get past us. Right, I think we're good. The GT1 just mounted a last offensive charge. Let's try and get back-to-back podiums. We won't get it. We will at least come across the line with a podium. 25 seconds behind the Mazda. That is... oh, well, that's kind of tragic, to be honest. And we were 14 seconds behind the Nissan. So... oh, man. Almost like... we've suddenly gone back to worse than where we were when we started the championship. Well, we're only 2 points behind the Mazda. Only 2 points. And the R390 is still 3 points behind, so... that's true. I like the fact that Chatto's now sounding like NASCAR crew chiefs. Yeah, tough race, buddy. Got all we could. That is true. We did. Alright. I'm going to go save the replay now. Oh no, save game. Could do that. Actually, I will do that. Right. How many races left? 2. One of them, I think, is at Monte Carlo. Be interesting. So I'm going to save the replay, because I think on replay that shows us the true... right, it's still showing 713. Okay, that's bollocks. Right. Can we leave the championship? No. Yep, can't leave the championship. No, I don't want to... so you can't go and change oil. They didn't think of that when they made this game, did they? They didn't think about that. They did in Gran Turismo 4. I think you could leave to go and do basic maintenance in Gran Turismo 4. You just couldn't go and do other races while you were mid-championship. Right, if we have another shit race, I'm putting NA Tune Stage 2 on. Because we might just have to make up for the lack of horsepower by sticking more horsepower on and therefore fucking up the engine. I don't care. Jesus, it's 15 laps of Monte Carlo. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, well, people have got to pit in this race, surely. I'm sorry, they just have. They just have to. So, I think it will be okay NA Stage 2 wise because it's Monte Carlo. It's a super twisty track. Right, we'll stick with the same tyres and see what we can do tyre-wise. I mean, if we could just yeet everyone in the first few corners and then keep them behind us, that might be a strat in itself. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the most outrageous Turn 1 yeet you have ever seen in the history of Monte Carlo? Because you're about to get it. Oh, up the inside. Well, we got the... Yes, we've got the Toyota in the panels. And we should get the GT40 up the hill. There we go. That was a good first turn. Oh my god, they're wobbling all over the place. Oh, they're braking way too early here. Right, come on. Come on. Yes, we're in the lead. Yes. Oh god, no. Bollocks. Oh my god, they're bouncing off each other behind us. It is car pinball already. Right, we can... Oh my... Oh. I was mostly going to say go single file through here, and then the panels remembered it wanted to be a drift car. At the worst possible time. Okay, just be calm. Mazda can try and do any wild yeets it wants behind us. It's Monaco. It's not going to succeed. Oh my god. Oh, now we're just going to get ended in the tunnel, aren't we? Oh, Jesus. No. Nice. Good line through the chicane there. That was good. Please turn. I know it's on cold tyres and you're not built for these sort of tracks. There we go. Okay. We've gained about 8 tenths now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this section of corners. In Gran Turismo 3, it's the old style, just all Armco around those barriers. Like, in F1 now, they're opened up a bit. They've just got the rumble strips on the ground. They're not Armco'd in. Right. This is good. This is a good thing. This is a very good thing. We're out in the lead. We're out here. And we're straight in the wall at turn 1. Oh, the Mazda's drifting everywhere. Formula GT is... I probably won't be able to do that on stream because it will, like, take 3 streams on its own to do because the races are even longer than this. They're even longer than Dream Car Championship. Right, we just have to remember with the panels that strength is not under braking. It needs a lot of braking to get stopped. You just try and brake early, drive it smooth. It gives you a lot more. Okay, round we go. I was going to say, well, the GT1's not a factor because it's going to have to pit. I suspect we all are. I'll be amazed if the 787B and the Nissan try and do one stop in this race. Oh my god, and the rear tyres are wearing out so much faster than the front all of a sudden. I assume that's because there's so many low-speed corners we're wearing out the tyres trying to accelerate away. There we go. There we go. The Mazda's pinging off the walls behind us, trying to keep up with us. I don't think anyone's having a particularly good time around this track. We are gapping the Mazda a little bit. This might be what we need. This might be all we need. We just needed one more race. Well, we need to finish it first. Finish it. We're gapping the Mazda ever so slightly. In fact, the GT1's now putting on a lot of pressure. The Nissan is nowhere. The Nissan is absolutely nowhere. So, we've got to just go for it. I'm probably going to pit at lap 8, by the way, just split the race in half. Hopefully the other AI will pit in this. I can't see how they can't. But, again, if we're in the lead, we don't have to take that risk. We'll just see how the tyres are going. See what everyone else is doing. Obviously, then the risk comes if they undercut. But, Cold tyres are literally like blocks of frozen turd in this game, so will they get much of an undercut on us if they manage one lap on cold tyres? Alright, the GT1's now closing in. Oh, he's having a good battle with the Mazda for second, though. A bit too early on the brakes there. We're only getting better as well. We need to finish this one. I don't know what Grand Valley reverse is going to be like. The Granny Trundle 1 is back on the way. New fastest lap. By about 1.3 seconds, that lap. Yeah, the Mazda's more concerned with defending from the GT1 right now. Which I'm more than happy about. GT1, Yeety 1. Just become the Yeety 1, please. More than happy with that. See, I had a feeling that Monte Carlo might actually be our friend, just because it's such a twisty track that the horsepower disadvantage wouldn't be as much of an issue. And if we even got half a grip on the handling. The car has been decent in low-speed corners. It's the medium-speed ones that I think is the issue, where the Mazda and that have better downforce than that. And, of course, more power, as we've learned. Getting some good lines through those corners now. Very, very good. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it that the humble panels, the American badass that is the panels, is absolutely battering the Mazda, Nissan and Toyota around one of the most technical tracks on the planet. Lads, you're being beaten by a muscle car right now. I hope you realise. A muscle car that doesn't even have that much power. It's basically being powered by malnourished hamsters at this point. If anything, we might be braking too early for some of these corners. As unbelievable as that sounds. We are clearing away from the... Whisper it quietly, we are clearing away from the 787B. Why does this race have to be longer than all the others? I don't like this. Yeah, now the tyres are warmed up, the brakes are running really well. Really enjoying that. Oh no, Monte Carlo. Also, H8 wins Monte Carlo. How about that? The races where I thought we'd be pretty good at. Just don't listen to me if I say I'm going to be good at a track. Because I'm going to be shy. And then when I'm like, oh no, I hate this track. My t-shirt's just ridden up. Yeah, if I say I'm going to be shite at a track, I'm probably not going to be terrible. Yeah, we are clearing away from the Mazda now. Clearing away. Another low 136. New fastest lap of the race, actually. Right. I think the pit strategy is simple. Just keep going and see what the others do. Because if they don't pit, we can't either. We'll have to outlast them. Which at the moment I'm more than happy to do. Well, the GT1's up into second again. And all this is happening now 5.5 seconds behind us. Some full sideways action there. Still think I'm braking too early for that corner, you know. Oh! The number of the beast squared there for the GT1. I guess the GT1's just trying to avoid doing a two-stopper. Knowing the GT1, it probably will. Oh, another new fastest lap. We're just laying a beaten down on this race. Early is better than too late. Yes, it is correct. Well, it looks like second, third, and fourth are all closing up. Is the Nissan suddenly back in the fight? What is this? Could hit the Mazda even worse for points here. Yeah, that's... Well, that's more like where I could be braking. Oops. The braking point was good. The rest of it, not so much. Right, so the GT1 is pulling away from the Mazda. And it might well be that the Mazda is now slipping into the clutch of the Nissan. Which will all be absolutely lovely for me, because it means more of a points difference. So if we win and they finish second, we'll go into the final round just 2 points ahead of the Mazda. If it's third, it'll be 4, I think. And then if it's fourth, Jesus Christ. Well, it'll be 5. We're talking small margins here, but it will all make our job in the final race that bit easier. Because I don't think we're going to be the fastest at the final round with our horsepower woes. We might be. We were good on pace there first time around. We were really fast. Just trouble was we didn't know the AI's genius universe brain strat of just pitting. What's that? A bit of short shifting in the corners there. Interestingly, the GT1's still not pitted. So he's at least on to make it a one-stop race. Which, you know, good for him, I guess. Question is, are we going to be forced into doing a no-stop? Tell you what, how bizarre is this race? I've just noticed that the battle for last, there's even a battle for last going on. My teammate is sucking so badly that the GT40 is like, hang on a minute, lads, I might not finish last for once. There's an actual battle happening for not last. Meanwhile, another new fastest lap. See what I mean? The tyres, there's the GT1. Well, it is going to go one stop. It's at least going to pit once. Which means if everyone else has to pit once, and I suspect... Oh! 11.4 seconds all of a sudden. Come on, Nissan, if you really fancy helping me out here. Attack the Mazda. Yeet the Mazda. Yeet the Mazda. In fact, I can see their dots on the mini-map. They are very close together. That Nissan is feeling second place, which of course help them stay in the title hunt for the final round. But I am usefully already a few points ahead of the Nissan, so I'd much rather the Nissan finish second than the Mazda. That's probably the ideal scenario right now. Yeah, I'll see how I feel deploying NA Stage 2. We might just use it just for the hell of it. I mean, I've no idea how much horsepower we've lost throughout the series. It's noticeable, let's put it that way. Test course was probably the last round that we were competitive in, horsepower-wise. And since then, it's not particularly been pretty, but we're doing just fine around here. Full drift you entry into that corner. Gee. Alright, I figured out the proper way to do that corner. Let's do the Colin McRae route through that corner. I was full like 45 degrees sideways opposite lock on the brakes into that corner. Jesus. And we're still pulling away from the Mazda. How many laps left? We're on lap 10 now. 10 of 15, so 6 laps to go. I figure we must pit. What a... Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Like, I'm proud of that one. And we're still putting time on the Mazda here. The shoe is completely on the other foot now. Because, like, in the last few rounds, the Nissan and or the Mazda have been fucking off away in the distance. This time around, it's come completely 360. Well, 180. It's done a full 180. And all of a sudden, we're the ones pulling away from the Mazda and the Nissan. Another second. The GT1 could catch them, and that's assuming that the Mazda and the Nissan don't pit at all. I feel like, with the way the tyres are wearing, you'd have to suspect we all have to pit. It might get to the point where I could have enough time to pit and come back out. It's really fucked with that, like, and still be in front of them. Right, that's how you do that corner when you're not doing your Colin McRae impression. Tonight, Matthew, I'd like to be Colin McRae. Do not pit until they do. But that's the current strat. And I probably will stick to that. Like, I'm all keeping it real. He's like, oh, look, I know there's no Jason here tonight. I know there's no crew chief. But for fuck's sake, do not blow this. We have no reason to pit yet. I'm just saying, like, if we get above 20 seconds, we might be able to afford a stop. But at the moment, there is no D2. We're still faster than the second and third place cars. Tyres are still really... They kind of stabilise wear-wise at this sort of medium yellow level, where they've still got pretty decent grip. Starts to understeer a little bit. The back end starts to slip out a little bit, but it's still very manageable. So as long as it stays there, we've got no reason to pit. Meanwhile, the GT1 on fresh tyres is, I think, hauling arse after the other two. This could be fascinating. Could this be the GT1 finally getting a decent finish for its ridiculous I will pit even when no one else is strat? Meanwhile, speaking of pit stops no one cares about, the panels are pitting. And the Ford GT4 is not last. It is not last. I mean, can we get some, like, applause emotes in chat for the GT40 not being last? Only because our teammate is an absolute donkey. Like, literally, we could have hired a donkey and put him in a race car, and it would have been faster. Can't take the chance, my man. You know, it's almost like people don't trust me to be able to close out races. I don't know what's giving you that idea. I really haven't the faintest idea. Right, lap 12 then. Still comfortably lapping at a good enough pace. Right, still no stops from either second or third place. I think they might just be absolute mad lads and go no stop here. Which could backfire on them if the GT1 is actually gaining. And the GT1 was gaining. Let's not forget, the GT1 was pulling away from the Mazda before its pit stop. So, we almost need, like, picture-in-picture at the moment. It's like, let's cut to the battle for second right now. Yes, it really does. The GT1 is the OG. It's the absolute OP round here. We're absolutely hosing both of them at the moment. The GT1 was sort of on pace with us. Sort of. Not really. Ish. It was more on pace with us than the Mazda, anyway. Alright, we're on lap 12 now. We'll be coming around to 3 laps to go. And guess what? The tyres have just stayed at this neutral kind of yellow wear state for the last few laps. They just don't wear beyond that, seemingly. Oh, if only that was 18.787. The irony would have just been rich, to be honest. Not rich energy, because it would have actually been worth more money than rich energy. Also, that was a slow lap for me. It was like 2 seconds off my best. I think we're still gaining time on the others, so that's all good. $19.2, we are. Oh my god. Okay, the grip might be starting to go away a bit now. We're still okay. They still haven't pitted. The GT1 is gaining on them. Yeah, you're right. The GT1 does have the Nissan in sight. Imagine now if the GT1 just blows it by pitting on the last lap or some shit. You know it's going to happen. You hate to see it, but you know it's going to happen. Anyway, I don't care right now. I think our tyre's going to last the distance. Might need to do a bit of nursing of the tyres. Bit of nick nursing. The rear tyres are starting to go a slightly darker yellow hue, so... To be honest, we've got the air gap that we... Oh! I thought that was the GT1 pitting for a second. That is the GT40. They have undercut the panels, though. Well, the panel's going to come back through. Oh, my God. We might have lap traffic. We're going to have lap traffic to deal with. Oh, Jesus. In fact, we're nearly 20 seconds up on the Mazda. We don't need to worry. Oh, my God. The Ford's right there. Oh, pubes. Oh, absolute pubic sandwiches. Absolute pube sandwiches. Right. There we go. Thank you. Ford V8 rumbly boy. Pass the torch to newer Ford engined V8 rumbly boy. Still pulling away from the Mazda. We don't need to pit. We got this made. Meanwhile, that GT1 is closer than ever to third. Don't think he'll be able to get second. He won't have time to catch the Mazda after that, but could still get a podium, which will also fuck up the Nissan's chances of contending for the championship in the final round even more. What a weird championship this has been. We've had some races where we've absolutely blown out the AI. We've had other rounds where we've been absolutely blown out by the AI. And we've had a couple of rounds where it's been absolutely nerve-shreddingly close. The GT1 has the Nissan in its gun sights. Yeah, you're right. I can see the two dots are basically on top of each other right now. This is going to be fascinating. I'll say I almost wish we had picture-in-picture here. But then I'd just get distracted, to be honest. Right, here we go. Final lap. This is literally the final lap, and we literally have 21 seconds to go on the Mazda in second. This could be the win that just about gets us over the finish line in terms of the championship. We'll leave people with much better maths than me to do the math at the end of it. Oh, look at this. Flexing on my own teammate who's just walled us. Right, okay. Fuck you, mate. Am I that petty? Yes, I am. Am I Richard Petty? Yes, I am. Ah, he's punting us again. The teammate feud. Oh my god, can we just fuck with him enough that he doesn't even finish he finishes last? We could do. No, I think the GT40 is too far back. We're not going to do that. Black and Mild is keeping tabs on the battle for third on the mini-map. Suspects the GT1 may have got past. We'll only find out for sure when we come across the finish line and see the final result. But I'm curious about that. And look, none of the top three are pitted. Well, the Nissan, Mazda and us still haven't pitted. We are the no pit stop crew. And still, the rear tyres are only just going dark yellow now. This car is ridiculous on wear. On worn tyres. Okay, lads, here we go. Oh, this one is going to feel so good. I wasn't looking forward to this track, especially after a miserable few rounds. But guys, I think we're going to make it. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Oh, that felt so good. Right. There you go. The GT1 has got past for third. Championship implications, as Rick Allen would say in a dodgy accent. Championship implications. Problems. You have issues, etc. And let's see how they come across the line then. 23.6 seconds for the Mazda in the end. Where was the GT1? 28 seconds. And ahead of the Nissan. Right, well, let's see what that does to the championship. So, I think the Nissan might have just been eliminated. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! 2 points in it as we're going to the final round. 2 points. The Nissan is out of it now. It's 10 points back. They literally cannot win, because even if you get finished last, you still get a point. So the Nissan's out of it. The Toyota GT1 has eliminated the Nissan in dramatic fashion. A bit like someone in a Royal Rumble who gets eliminated by their sworn rival early on, then they just run back out and drag the other one out. Near the end, it's like, yeah, I might win. And then it's just like, oh shit, that guy that hates me taking me out. So that's exactly what's happened there. The GT1s ran back down the ramp and sneakily eliminated the Nissan right at the end of the Royal Rumble, leaving just us two to square off. Oh my god, this is going to be huge. 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 It's going to be all the kinds of huge right now. Right. I don't think we can take the chance. I think we have to bolt on. Yeah, 711 horsepower. That's how much we've lost. Actually, that's not as much as I thought. Huh. So that was accurate. And we were good on pace this first round. The first round we were here. We were on better tyres, granted, but... The thing is, it is literally whoever finishes ahead of the other on the track. Unless it's like third and fourth, where the differential's only a point. If it's second and third, we're tied, and I have no idea what they do on countback. If it's first and second, the Mazda wins. How much extra power does that turbo give us? We've done so well without it, is the thing. Right, no, it's not the turbo kit, it's NA. Right, stage 1 NA. No, that's just too much. No, I think it'll be overkill. I'm going to do the honourable thing. We're going to win this. We're going to win this championship with the spec of car we've run all race. We're all championship. We're going to do this. Oh, God. Did I mention it's reversed, by the way? It's reverse Grand Valley. Yeah. Guys, pray for me. This is going to be... Oh, my God. This is going to be insanity. Linsanity, Vinsanity. It's all going to go off here. Let's go. Right. Don't rev it on the start line. Just try and save the knackered oil. No revving. Right, no revving. Okay. Now. Right, away we go for the final round. We literally have to finish ahead of the Mazda. That's all that counts. As long as we finish ahead of the Mazda. We've yeeted the GT40 already. The Mazda's down to fourth. Come on. Oh, we're on the outside for this. Oh, my God. We're on the outside. Oh. No, we got... Okay, we put ourselves in a bad position there. It's fine, though. The Mazda's still in our gun sight. He's actually stuck behind our teammate, if you can believe that. Oh, my God, I forgot. This is where the likes of the Mazda are really good. This... Oh, God. Out the way. Right, so we need a little infographic like... Oh, my God. Yeet. The yeetometer. Oh, we've just put the Mazda in the wall. Do you know what? All is fair in love and Gran Turismo World Championship-based war. Oh, here comes the Mazda again. That's where those two corners where it was really good in the first race. I don't know if that advantage remains going this way round. Nissan, you're not in the title fight anymore. Get out the way. And then if you could stay in the way of the Mazda, that would be lovely. No, not in my way. Not my way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh! Not the Nissan sideways. Okay, right. Now up behind the GT1. Come on, come on. Oh my god, they're literally wheel banging with each other. Come on, leg it. Go. I don't care so much about the GT1 because they know they've probably got a pit stop. Oh my god, no. Four-wheel drifts are not what we need now, panels. Right, we've got the slipstream in the GT1 though. That's going to help. Yeah, a little bit. It is going to help, actually, very nicely. And... oh, up the inside. Oh, mega yeet. Mega yeet. Right, oh, God. How are we on the... no, we're not. Do you know what? There we go. That'll do. If we're going to go side by side into that corner, I'd rather be on the inside because, you know, we didn't make the move, but at least we didn't lose as much time. Oh, my God, the Mazda's still stuck behind the Nissan. This is brilliant. Has the Nissan officially given up? Well... he can't win the title now, so is he now just trolling the Mazda real amounts? Oh God, where's the Mazda? The Mazda is falling back from the Nissan. Guys, what is going on? It is only 10 laps, by the way, this final race. I don't know why the Monte Carlo one had an extra 5 laps on it. Except to make the race for third interesting, as it did. Oh, God. That corner going the other way is an absolute fucker. Just keep the GT1 in view. Yep, correct answer, Black and Mild. Unless the GT1's not holding us up right now, really. We're kind of running the same pace. So we know the GT1's got a pit stop, and even if it stays as it is, we are still going to win the championship. All we have to do, pretty much, is finish ahead of the Mazda. And at the moment, the Mazda is really floundering. Still in 4th place, can't get past that Nissan. I knew I always liked Nissans. Right. No unnecessary risk. We're not even going to try and yeet the GT1. The Granny Trundler 1. Oops. Unless it just trundles through the... Granny trundles through these corners. Short shift out of the corner, get better acceleration. That's it. Uh-oh. Okay, the Mazda, I think, is now ahead of the Nissan. You hate to see it. We had to knew it was coming. Oh, this is going to be so tense as well. If we're battling for second, that will literally be the difference, because, like, whoever finishes behind the other... I'll read your message in a minute, Black and Mild, when we're on the front straight. That corner going in reverse, you just don't know where it starts. If that makes sense. Good acceleration off the corner. Might be starting to get the speed advantage on the GT1, in which case it might have to be sacrificed. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. No, that was a yeet. That's fine. Oh, God, go on. Yes! Brilliant. What a pass. 2 passes in the same corner. Right, so now that's a car back between us and the Mazda. Lovely, lovely. On lap 4 now of 10. Oh, whoa. Oh, my God. Suddenly the GT1 got a great run through turn 1. Let's go defensive through here. can just block him through here. That's fine. Oh, he's eaten us. Granny Trundle cares not for our hubris. Cares not for our championship flippery. Oh my god, he's wheel banging his way back into the lead. And then just brake checked us. Would you stop? I swear to god, if this Toyota costs us the championship. Or just Pontorino the Toyota out the way. At this point, no sympathy. No mercy. Oh my god, hang on. Oh my god, guys, I think the Nissan's back ahead of the Mazda. Yes, the Nissan's back in front of the Mazda. Oh, I'm loving this. God, this is so nerve-wracking. Ah, the Mazda's yeeted back by the Nissan now. That battle is off the charts. Oh my god. I am literally sweating so badly right now. This is outrageous. Come on. Turn in. There you go. Our tyre wear is better, our pace is better, and we are better. Bring it home, mate. I don't know why I turned into the engineer from F1 2010 at the end there. Bring it home, mate. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Gran Turismo's coming home to America. Uh-oh. Shit. I think the Mazda's now gaining in on the GT1. Lads, this could be panic stations. Right, don't look in the mirrors. We just need to go. We need to go fast now. Like, really, really fast. Coming back over there. Okay, we're pulling away now. That's much better. Oh man, they're not even at the hairpin. Oh my god, I saw a car in front of... Oh my god, how's the Nissan in second? The Nissan is trolling real amounts right now. I'm absolutely here for it. Oh my god, that's outrageous. I think he's put the Mazda back to fourth as well. The Nissan is just on the rampage. The absolute mad lad. He's just like, you know what? I can't win the title, but fuck it. I'm going down fighting anyway. And the Mazda's just like, no, what are you doing? There goes the GT1. You've been a fun fourth wheel in this championship. It's been good fun to race. It's just a shame you have the tyre strategy of Ferrari. It's dogs. I think the Mazda's probably back up to second because it's got... Nope, the Nissan's still second. 5.3 seconds as well. The Mazda has fallen off in pace, you're right. It's insane. I wonder, do the AI have oil, the same kind of oil issues as we do? I just assume they didn't, but might be. Pulled another second on the Nissan, who is in turn now pulling away from the Mazda. I'm not saying anything because, you know, the Lindsay Jacobellis of motor racing over here. Is our rumbly boy on the verge of clinching a Gran Turismo World Championship that the pundits thought was just absolutely impossible before the season begun? We showed no pace in pre-season testing. We were third and fourth in the first two races. Down like 10 points after 2 rounds. And then in the middle of the season, we fell off a cliff. Second, third, fourth. Or was it third? No, it was third. Second, third, third. Looked like we might have been out of contention. Oh my god, we're now pulling away from the Nissan. And by proxy, the Mazda. And we've got 4 laps to go, including this one that we're on. Okay, the Nissan is now getting back a little bit. We're still talking a gap of 7.5 seconds, though. And the thing is, the Mazda is not even like... It's not like he's desperately holding like the Great Wall of Nissan. I'm trying to think when Nissan's built. Meanwhile, our teammate is just confirming that he is actually absolute trash. In fact, I literally could have put a skip behind the wheel of our teammate's car. I love how Blackamard is studying the track map for us while I'm racing. He's studying what the AI is doing. It's great. I love it. It's like having a spotter. Right, well, the Mazda is now closing up behind the Nissan again by the look of it. Oh, and I think the Mazda's now yeeted back into second. The Great Wall of Yokohama, that's what I meant. Nope, the Nissan's still in second. And do you know what's funnier? The Mazda, in trying to get past the Nissan, is losing shit tons of time to us. We're just running away. We are absolutely running away. Oh my god. I didn't think it was possible to love this car. Not more than I already did. But I do. Oh, I really do. Jason, when you watch the VOD of this, know that you've built an absolute beautiful machine. The Mazda is back into second. 9.7 seconds back. Okay, for basic maths, they're going to have to pull out 3 seconds on us per lap to have a chance of passing us for the win in the championship. Our tyres are looking okay. They're all kind of the medium yellow that they normally get to around these staging races, so that's all good. Oh my god, the Mazda has closed another second though. Alright guys, will you forgive me if I'm a little bit quiet for the final few laps? I am now doing a hecking concern about that Mazda. Now the Great Wall of Yokohama has been breached. Oh, good. Okay, there we go. Back up to 10.5 seconds. Right. Still, just a reminder that the 787V is still there. Right, still 10.4 seconds. Okay. Coming around to 2 laps to go now. Two more laps. And this car will enter the Team Pleb Hall of Fame alongside Minoru the Suzuki. .4 seconds this time. Guys, I think, barring absolute choking on a level that would literally mean I'm banned from Twitch forever, we might have this made. And I genuinely didn't, even just a few races ago, I genuinely didn't think we had this one at all. Oh, we also, I completely didn't notice we put in our fastest lap of the race on the last lap. On lap 8 out of 10, Cats. Yeah, their tyres probably are going off. That's the thing that's really helped us. The Panos, even on medium yellow tyres, the grip hasn't really gone away. Quite often I'll put my fastest laps in around this time in the race because it really hasn't lost that much pace on worn tyres. Whereas I think the Mazda and the Nissan have just lost out a little bit each time. Whoa! Oh my god, 16 seconds now. Their tyres have just fallen off the cliff. Alright, okay, here we go. It's time for the victory lap. Hopefully. Another 148. Final lap of the final race of the season in association with I love Rumbly boys. I love them with every inch of my heart. And you know, over the bridge for the last time. He's gained his second back, but really it doesn't count right now. He needs to somehow... Oh my god, we've run wide a bit though. Oh no. Oh no, that's clearly going to cost him 15 seconds. Oh dear. Bring it home, mate. I don't think any Irish lads called Tim O'Glock are going to be able to save the Mazda now. Unless that Tim O'Glock literally just torpedoes in out of the sun. Oh, the Nissan's back into second. Just to add insult to injury, the Nissan has got back into second. Go on, Nissan. Go on. Oh my god, we're doing driftu. Right, no, we're not doing that. We're not driftuing. We're absolutely not doing that, car. Don, I know you're proud of yourself, and rightfully so. We're not doing that. Right, one more corner. We're not drifting it. We're not... Guys. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yes. Oh, that felt good. And is the Nissan gonna keep second? I think it might do, you know. I think the Mazda's tyres just fell off a cliff. It is gonna get second. The Nissan is gonna get second. In the final round of the season, meanwhile, the GT1 was there as well, I guess. And the GT40's not lost. The GT40 is going to get the not wooden spoon. We are world champions. A win in the final round, that's the best way to seal the title. And in the end, we win the championship by 8 points over the 787B. That almost feels misleading, to be honest. Given how close the championship was. Given it was 2 points in it. By the time of the final race, almost feels weird that it was actually 8 by the end. I don't care though, we're not running it back. We're not running it back. I'm just going to go and pour a load of cider in the... Oh my god, actually I've got some alcohol. I have got some alcohol over there. Right. There it is. There is our trophy. We are the champions, my friends, do. Yes. Blasting out, we are the champions in our garage. We've got a trophy. And what prize car are we going to get? If I remember rightly, I'm kind of happy with any of them. Ooh, we got the R390 road car. That's pretty cool. I like that. Especially I'm now the biggest Nissan fan ever. After the Nissan basically fucked with the Mazda in the final few races. The Nissan saved us a few. I mean, look at these results. Hang on a minute. Right. Here's our results throughout the series. 3rd, 4th, win, win, win. 2nd, 3rd, win, win. So we won, what was that, 5 races in the end? 5 out of 10? The Mazda won, was it 1, 2, I think it won there. 2, 3, 4 maybe? 5 to 4. Holy shit. And we're now millionaires. We are part of the millionaires club. Holy shit. Oh, man. What series? What a series right there. Right? That was the thing. Before Monte Carlo, I thought this is it. It's slipping away. And then we stormed to victory in Monte Carlo. Still only 2 points in it. And I'm like, I have no idea how badly we're going to be affected by horsepower. Especially by not bolting on the NA Tuning Stage 2 upgrade. Right. Let's have a look at that. Look at that. Look at it. It's beautiful. But it is not what we're going to use for our final race of the evening. Guys, what I need you to do in chatto is look for a test course setup for this. The Mega Maro is finally going to get its chance. Its chance to come and play. It's going to be like the wind. I'm going to just go get a cider to celebrate. Give it a damn oil change and a wash. Yeah, you know, fair enough. While you're looking for that setup, that's exactly what we're going to do for the Esperante. And I'm going to save the game again because I'm paranoid as fuck. Right. Game save. There we go. So, right. No, we're not going to do license tests. Not now. Not now, Sato. Right, we're not doing machine tests either. Right, has anyone found that setup? Right, change the oil. Oh my god, look at that oil. We've literally just got mud in our tank now. There we go. Don's just like, oh, finally. Oh, I've got clean oil again. I've forgotten what that feels like. And he's going to get a nice wash. Oh, shit. We were going to take it to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Oh, we were supposed to leave it in race finish condition. Ah, never mind. Never mind. Right, I'm gonna have to find the setup, aren't I? Right, okay. Luckily, my browser is still on this screen. Right. Camaro race car. Test course. There we go. Right, so how do we just look at it? How do we just look at the setup? There we go. Right, we've got a setup. We've got a setup for test course for the Mega Maro. God knows how many laps the race is going to be. I haven't the faintest idea. Right, change car. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the oil on this car as well to squeeze as much horsepower as possible out. Oh, that tastes earned. Right, so we changed the oil on the Mega Maro. It is time for the grand finale of the stream. It is time for your stream main event. As if we've not had enough drama tonight. We're about to tackle the legendary, the infamous, Like the Wind race. We started tonight with a very, very tense and exciting race on the test course. We're going to end it with a race on the test course. Whether it's as exciting, I don't know. Depends how in much of a forgiving mood the Mega Maro is in. I think, ironically, we're going to end up facing the Mazda again. No, we're not. Okay, that is kind of weird. Oh, it's 20 laps. Holy shit. 20 laps. Right. I think the 787B spawns in this race. Be funny if we just rubbed it in one more time. Oh, there we go. Great. That's the setup I just found. So thanks for that, Stal89. That's now in chatto. Zonda, R2 NSX, Esprit, Speed 12, Super RZ. Okay, no, it's not there. Right, fuck it. We've got 20 laps to do in this thing. Right, let's apply the setup then. So, it is maxed out, isn't it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain it is. Yeah, racing muffler, normal ROM, stage 2 NA, which is the only one available. Can't put a turbo on it. Everything else, flywheel, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's a race car, so you can't really buy. Oh my god. Oh, we would literally have been pitting every single lap had we gone out there on the fucking super soft tyres. Oh my god, that was close. We dodged a bullet there, guys. Right, spring rate, what have we got? Spring rate 4.0. .4. Hang on. That's the maximum as low as it can go. Oh, this is one of those that goes maximum to the maximum extents of each thing, you know? Right, let's... No, that's not it. No, hang on. Oh, right. Where's just the... where's the setups for it? Hang on. No, that's... See if... Chatto, can you... If you can find another setup for this... I mean, it might work out fine. I just don't like ones where it just sets everything to maximum either way. We tried that with the panels, I think. It just didn't work out, so... Alright, let's try that search again. Right, are there any others for the test course? Nope, that's the only... No, there is another test course set up. Right, let's try this one. There's blank. There's nothing. There's the most useless setup. It's completely blank. Oh, you absolute nonce. Right, anyway, we'll stick with Sal 89 setup. We'll have to trust in the max everything out boy. 2.0, 1.0, toe angle, 0 and 0. Stabilizer, 7. Brake balance, 24. Downforce, 0.45. And... where's the downforce? 1.25. Okay, that seems a bit weird. Active stability. Alright, what does it want on the LSD? LSD initial torque 60. And then, LSD decrease, minimum. Because you can't do anything by halves with this car. Alright, 3.636. I don't think we'll be able to do that. Hang on. Let's go up to level 42. Guys, I've just seen something at the bottom of the setup. This is a wheelie setup for the Camaro. About at 350 kilometers an hour, it starts the wheelie. I don't want to... Oh my god. This is the wanky setup. Do you know what I'm going to do? Fuck it. What we're going to do, I'm just going to put a road course setup on and make a few tweaks for the test course. That one's for stock horsepower. That one is for massive power. Yep, okay, that sounds better. Right, back up to a sensible suspension setup. 15, 16. In fairness, we used the road course setup on the panels at test course, but just up the gear ratios. Alright, 16.4, 14.8. Ride height adjustment, 55-50. I mean, that I can understand that being low. 7.7, 7.7. Camber 2.0. 2.0. Toe angle 0. Stabilizer 4.4. Brake balance 9.9. Not that we're going to be doing much braking in this race, but, you know. Downforce 0.66, 0.81. That sounds a bit more balanced. I mean, it does also mean that we hopefully won't take off. And LSD 10, 40, 20, which I think is the default figures, actually. 10, 40, 40, 20. Excuse me. There we go. Right. Can it get up to 3.686? That's apparently what it wants the gear ratio to be. Oh, I've not got time in my life for that, to be honest. Up to 42 on the transmission. 48 is probably too ridiculous. 44. Let's go 44 on that one. And, wish me luck, quite frankly. Let's just check that the right tyres are on it. Right. Yep, super hard tyres are on. You need those. Right. Are you ready for this? The twin ring setup. The Motegi setup. Right. Are you ready for this? The 1,000 horsepower Camaro. Like the wind. Let's fucking do this. Weird thing is, it doesn't sound very angry at all. It's a bleh, 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 bleh. Speed! Wheel spin! Speed! Wheel spin! Speed! Still wheel spinning in 4th gear. Right. Oh my god, the Lotus has already topped out, I think. Oh my god, look at all these cars already topping out by 352 Ks. Oh, and here comes the NSX. The Arta NSX, the only other race car in this race, and it's finished. And by. And it's already topping out. The TVR might stick with us here. Otherwise, this is going to... He's just stuck behind the NSX. Oh, this is wonderful. Guys, get ready for maybe the most ultimate beat 'em down in motorsport history, as the Mega Maro just shuts this one down. Whoops. Oh my god, is it time to wall ride again? Halfway through the first lap and I'm already considering wall riding. Right, the TVR's up to the second. I think the TVR might have something for us. I mean, it's a fucking V12 with about 800 million horsepower to begin with. And if he's got the right gear ratios, he might have something for us. Or maybe not. We've got the gear setup pretty much right, because we're at near the top of the RPMs, but we've got room to go into when we slipstream, you know? Mega Maro Lance Archer. There's the TVR. What's the gap at the line? I don't know what the gap was last time, so I can't... 3.7, okay. Okay. 3.7. There's there or thereabouts. If he was in the slipstream, this would... Oh no, I have lost all power. Oh dear, what has happened? Oh no. Oh, I've got the power back. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Something drastic went wrong. Oh no, it's happened again. Oh dear. I don't know what it's doing. The throttle's cutting out. Oh no, the TVR's closing in. But guys, it's a 20-lap race. I've got to do something. Alright, let's see what the TVR can do in the draft. Alright, that should be close enough to be in the slipstream. Here we go. Bit far back for the slingshot there, mate. My lad. No, he can't slipstream past. You got no fans. You got no fans. Oh, you got absolutely no fans. It's better in the corners, though. Is that where he's got some strength? Maybe. Oh, God. Especially if I'm wobbling around like that. Oh, my God, guys. I've got an idea. Right, you need to go in front of me. You need to go in front. Oh, I've got an idea. Right, go by. Lap them all. Right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Can you imagine if, right about now, had we run that original setup, we'd just be wheeling. Right, here we go. Oh my god. Bump draft. Tandem draft. Let's go. No, why are you slowing down? Why are you slowing down, you pleb? What are you doing? You donkey. You obviously don't want to win. You're not got the winner's mentality. No, I'm just going to wall you then. Nudge. And then... Nudge. And then... Oh, he's pancaked. Oh, God. Oh, we just did some drift, dude. Oh, the CBR's back. He's like, no, I'm still in this race. He is, to be fair. Come on, bump draft. Come on. Alright, let's get a slingshot. Let's get an epic slingshot. Slipstream. Slipstream. Here we go. This is like Speed Challenge from Pro Street. Right, I think we got up to 371 kilometers an hour there. Does anyone want to measure that? What that is in mile per hour? I'm having a lot of fun with this. Let's just see if we can get up to the biggest top speed possible just by slingshotting the TVR. It's like a Monza. Then they get the teammate car to go out in front. Right, here we go. We need the length of the straight. We need to get some distance away, actually. Guys, it's still early in the race, don't worry. I'm not throwing this one already. Right, okay, come on. Come on. Come on, TVR. Come on. Right, here we go. Right, we should have the length of the front straight to do this. Here we go. We're in the slipstream. 60, 70, 80, 90. Are we going to get 400 kilometers an hour? 400 kilometers an hour. 400 kilometers an hour. What's that in MPH? I want to say that's 240 miles an hour. We just did 240 miles an hour in the draft, in the Mega Maro. Oh my god, lads, we're already about to lap someone 4 laps in. It's the Zonda. My lad, what you do? How shit? He's held up the TVR as well. How pubes does your car have to be a 600 horsepower supercar? 250 miles an hour. I would expect nothing less from the Mega Maro. The Mega Maro is finally going to get its moment to shine. We were supposed to use it for the Super Speedway 150 earlier in the series, but it would be so much of a fuckery of a race. We ended up coming up with one of the races of the series anyway by using Minoru the Suzuki. The Suzuki Alto Works that started off as a meme car that in stock form was responsible for the drunk cast, the drunk episode of Gran Turismo. Oh, we're about to lap someone else as well. Oh my god. Oh no. Create a funky boombox beat for this. That'll probably be completely out of time on the stream because of the delay in the Elgato. So hang on. Right, we're not actually that much faster than TVR. Like, we're just enough faster that even in the draft he ain't got shit and he's got no fans. That's about it, really. We are about to lap someone else as well. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Like, really, this is your best. You've entered, like, the win, the most notorious top speed event in this game. Like, Turbo Car number 1 Cup literally had 1,100 horsepower drag cars in it. No, not cars owned by contestants of RuPaul's Drag Race, before anyone says. Oh my god, we might get a slingshot here. I don't know who this is. Might be the Lotus, maybe? The Esprit? Yeah, we're actually not pulling away that much from the TVR here. We'll have to break them. Oh my god, slingshot! 367 kilometers an hour that time. I think we've peaked at fucking 250 miles an hour. Oh, now he's just going to get in the way of the TVR. And now he's going to get in the way. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. The widest track in the game, and the AI have no fucking clue how to pass lap traffic. Imagine if they now start pitting like now. That's when they started pitting in the Dream Car Championship. Be hilarious. Be absolutely hilarious. Five-point James Bond ahead of the TVR now. There's 3 cars in a train on the back straight. I'm going to try and catch them up. It's going to take a while. But we can try, damn it. Oh, no, actually, that's just 2 cars lapping the fucking Zonda. Right, how many laps? Right, place bets in chat now. How many laps are we going to put on the Zonda? How many? I mean, serious questions here. Serious questions have to be asked. At least the TVR is semi-competitive. No one else can even lace our boots or clean the exhaust pipe, wash the windshield of the Mega Maro. I just love how, because Polyphony was shit with V8 sounds around this time. Except for the panels, I'll give them that. That sounded good. Even though it sounds exactly the same as the GT40, but I don't mind. It's just like... rather than which is probably what it should be. With a 1,000 horsepower naturally aspirated V8. What was 7? 5? Oh, what was I asking for again? Oh god. I've had short-term memory loss. Obviously the side has gone to my head quickly. I'm pleased to confirm we are now on lap 7 of the race. We're only gaining about half a second on the TVR, which is not bad. Over a 5 million mile course, and the TVR's not in the draft. That's okay. For the TVR, I mean, I'm being condescending here because I can. Because I'm literally driving a fucking Mega Maro. Oh my god, we're coming up to lap someone else. Is that the Zonda again? Okay, guys, I think it might be the Zonda. How many laps down? Oh, that's it. Okay, yes, my own sweepstake that I can't remember. Right. So Eli58's bet the Zonda will be 7 laps down. Black and Mild's gone for 5. Any more takers? It's like an episode of Banzai. The Zonda really shit. Oh, he's the Zonda again. Bye. We've got to be going like 100 miles an hour faster top end. That is ludicrous. That is Chris Ludicrous Bridges saying, oh, I'm going to punch Torpedo or some shit. Right, so that's 2 laps down. The Zonda already is. Not even completed 7 laps of the race yet. So by that maths, hang on, 2, 4, 5 or 6. About 5 or 6. So, it's possible. Oh no, my front tyres have gone slightly yellow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Imagine how absolutely crazy the race would have been if I'd left the super soft tyre. Literally would have just had to pit every single lap. Meanwhile, the TVR's lost another second, not knowing what lap traffic is and whether it should pass it. What is this lap traffic you speak of? I'm supposed to pass it. Oh. I thought you meant push it to help it get its lap back. It's like rubber banding, like the NASCAR Heat Evolution AI. That is still some of the worst rubber. I like NASCAR Heat Evolution. I like all the NASCAR Heat recent games. But like the rubber banding in those games, oh my god. I think they fixed it for NASCAR Heat 3. It wasn't, well, you could turn it off more frequently, you know? Because I hated in career mode where like adaptive AI was the only choice you had. It's a TVR. It was a company made of madmen that decided, hey, let's bolt a huge fuck-off engine in one of our completely unsafe cars. You basically... You're not far off there. Oh. That's like this Camaro's version of do 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 do. Yo, if you're in the building, spoil the Mega and make some noise. Do 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 do. Anyway, I'm literally producing my own like dance remix, and the TVR's pitted. Oh, it's all over. It is all over. So you're gonna pit twice as well. Oh, great. Right, there we go. The race is officially over after 8 laps because the TVR is now pitted. In fairness, my front tyres are now light yellow. Am I going to pit? Probably not. Because it's the fucking test course. We're not going to need them to brake. Unless the Zonda's just like sat in the middle of the track out of nowhere. Just like, I've forgotten what going forward. What's accelerating again? I'm in a £1 million, 700 horsepower supercar. And yet I'm only restricted to 30 miles an hour because I haven't done my Pass Plus yet. I'm not insured to drive this car. Whereas the barn find guy, Forza Horizon, said it's a nuclear weapon. Good way of describing it, actually. Yeah, I forgot the Speed 12 was one of the barn finds in Forza Horizon 4. My favourite will always be, because I just love the TV show so much, the bit where you find the Audi Quattro as a barn find, and you see it's got a police siren on it. I was like, oh my god, please let this be a Life on Mars Ashes to Ashes reference. And he was like, yeah, it used to be owned by some police officer. It got shot a bit. And I'm like, oh, yes. It's a fucking Ashes to Ashes reference. I love this game even more. It's like when I discovered the Flying Scotsman steam train was in that game. I'm like, oh, it's like they made the game for me. Meanwhile, the Supra now gets lapped. The Supra is actually running, what, 3rd or something? No, 4th. And there's the Lotus being put a 2nd lap down. So, see you later. And the Supra's pitting. He was waiting until he got lapped until pitting. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh my god, we're about to lap the NSX. We are... Oh my god, can we slingshot? Slingshot. We're in a corner, so it's going to be trickier. Speed! 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 Oh. Here's a little experiment. We can find out what their top speeds are. So hang on. It's about 300 kilometers an hour. Wow. I'm nearly 100 kilometers an hour faster top end than this thing. Right. Let's let him get some distance in front. Let him get some distance in front. Let him get some distance in front. Oh god, he's so slow. He is so biblically slow. I can't even. Right. Right, where we go? Here we go. What can we do here? What can we do? 40, 50, 60. We're going to close in on way too far. This game took a dark turn. Yeah, Forza Horizon 4, you didn't know this is actually set during the Cold War. Like, Nay pitched his Ghost All album, Protect and Survive, to be the soundtrack for the game. Start now, prepare now. Oh my god, it's the Zonda. Right, that's 3 times we've lapped the Zonda. We're averaging once every 3 laps. So, I think Black and Mild might have been a little bit conservative with his number 5 there. Eli might be closer on 7. Might depend if we pit or not. Which, I'm not going to lie, I have no interest in doing whatsoever. Start now, prepare now. Start cooking now. Start now, prepare now. That's like one of the funkiest breakdowns I've ever heard in the middle of Nay's super atmospheric music that he does. That's really chill and lovely and beautiful. And then out of nowhere he just drops the sick bass line with a sample over the top. All of a sudden it's like, here we go now. Start now, prepare now. It's like nuclear war funk. With Nay. I'm just saying, Nay. That is the direction for your next album. Apocalyptic funk. Your favourite instrumental band could never. Well, actually, Public Service Broadcaster. Well, no. Public Service Broadcasters do not have a nuclear warning message sampled over, a funky bass line. It's just out of nowhere. It's just do, so chill. And then suddenly, drop the bass now. Do. Start now. Prepare now. Start looking now. For tins of beans or something. That's not in the lyrics. Start looking for beans now. Start wanking now. Oh my god, the Zonda is likely going to pit as well. That is very likely. Nate's probably just sat in chat right now. Oh my god, this guy's murdering my music live on air. Sorry, you should all go and download Nate's music. It's fucking great. It's really good. Seriously, it's cool shit. I'm, if anything, underselling it here. Oh, bollocks. No. No. Tonight's on shit we can do when we're leading a test course race by years. Fuck, what's the search bar? Now. Oops. Oh, I've got to turn. Oh, I've got to turn now. Hang on. It's going to happen. Right, can we get this turn done already? So I can drop the funky bass. Great thing is as well, I can play this on stream. It's like, oh, is it going to get copyright strikes? I don't know. I'll ask the copyright holder. Nay. Isn't that just like content ID? No, it's just like, fuck you. Alright, okay, here we go. Ow. What is it? Oh my god. Oh, cubes. Right, okay. We'll wait for the front straight to drop it. Come on. Come on, I want to drop the fat bass. That's fat with a PH, by the way. Oops. Right, okay, here we go. We're doing this. We're dropping the bass on stream. Problem is, I now can't hear it. No. No. Here we go. Can you hear that? Here we go now. Drop the bass now. Another time now. Find some beans now. Is that better?
Or you may hear 3 gongs.
Like this.
So start now, prepare now, start looking now. Start now, prepare now, start looking now.
Look for your beans now.
Prepare now,
Wank off now.
Start now, prepare now.
Change your pants now. Oops.
Start now, prepare now. Start looking now. Start now, prepare now.
Oh, is there a bit more?
Start looking now. Start now.
Yes, there is. There's another drop.
Start looking now.
These just like, no, they can't take the bass. They need a bit more of it, and there it is. That was the funkiest lap of test course you will ever hear. Meanwhile, up down the race, we're still leading. I did play this before a train stream once. Oh, here we go, by the way. I'd like to point out, that's the 4th time we've lapped the Zonda. Lap 14, and we've lapped the Zonda for the 4th time. We had to lap something else up here as well. I think this might be the Lotus up ahead. And meanwhile, the TV Hustle 30 seconds back. you imagine his crew chief right now? Just be like, mate, I don't want, I don't want to make you, crush your spirits or anything. But the leader is currently now sticking on funky atmospheric music about nuclear war in his car and raving to it rather than actually driving. And belching. Loads of money, sort of. Wow, there's a bit of a gap before the next lap car. I can't fuck with anyone. And I've committed to go full speed now. I can't like drive my nose or anything because like I've got bets riding on this. I'll be accused of bias. But right now, it might be that Eli and Black Armbar went either side of the correct answer. Because right now it looks like it could be about 6 laps I put on the panels. Panels? Pagani. Fucking hell, there's no way we're putting any laps on the panels. Not after what it's done already tonight. I just retire at the back of the garage with the crate of beer for the car. That's what I actually did before I replaced the oil. I just it poured beer through the system to clean out the shitty old oil. It got drunk on a crate of beers, and then I finally flushed it all out and put some proper oil in it. Oh no, I've hit the wall. The leader is currently doing other things other than racing. Now we got a lap car on the back straight right now. Funny thing is, the TVR will probably pit again in another lap. This might be the there's apparently no one in second now. Can we just point that out? Oh, now there's someone in second. They've reappeared. CVR testing out its cloaking device there. Maybe that's slowing it down. This may be the first race in the series where, like, everyone will end up finishing on different laps. Yeah, no, because, like, the Enduro... None of the Enduros, I don't think, had every car on a different lap to each other. Like, maybe I finished a lap ahead of second or something, but not, like... It wasn't like 1, 2, 5, 12, 16 laps, you know. Oh my god, this is going to be the latest one of the streams has gone on for ages. 34.8. Why am I even saying that? It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of oxygen comment. It's like, oh wow. The TVR closed up 0.2 second in the microsectors. The gap is now plummeting from 34.6 to 34.59. Anyway. Oh my god, Magnus is good shit. Also like to inform you of our tyres. They are there. There's 4 of them. And they are a nice sort of medium yellow at the moment. A sort of medium rare. And I'm completely noticing a massive drop off in. Yeah. I'm almost not sure how much of a shit show it would have been had I ran the super soft tyres. Nasty1705, hello, good to see you. Am I drink driving? Yeah. Because I'm on lap 16 of 20 in the like the wind race, and I'm out in front by about, well, that much. And we've lapped one of the cars in this race about 5 times already. 4 or 5? 4, I think. I've lost count. It wouldn't surprise me if this is the car we're going to lap. Although it looks kind of orange. It's kind of orang. I can see it a bit. It might be the Arta NSX that we lap again. Almost fortunate that Nick's missing the stream. If the TVR hadn't pit, it might have been... Yeah, it might have been. With my fucking around. I think we had a slight bit of speed, but we were only pulling away by like half a second per lap. Around a long lap. If it could stay in the draft, it would have been still close. But yeah, then he went and spoiled it all by doing something stupid like pitting. Right, here comes the NSX. We're going to pit for a second. We're going to lap for a second time in this race. That's the 3rd place car. Oh my god, how much of a slipstream can we get? Oh no, it's the Supra. Here we go, slipstream. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. The neigh special there. The neigh international signal of yeeting. Yeah! And here comes the Pagani. Here comes the Zonda again. This is number 5. Oh, God. I don't understand how slow a supercar... And Speedtor's pitted again. He's not going to go a lap down, though, I don't think. Because, you know, it's such a big track. It's, you know, it's 1 minute 47 laps, so... He's still going to end up a minute behind, so... Meanwhile, I'm drinking. Ow. And clubbing my own microphone with a can of cider. This is the levels of mad lad we got to at the stream. I'm glad we did like the win, but at the same time, after the massive euphoria of winning such a close championship in the GT World Championship, this main event has disappointed somewhat. Well, maybe in terms of close racing. In terms of beating him down, yeet him down, and just fucking around. Yeah, it is now 5. Oops. It is now Mumbo number 5. Do another remix. It's now a minute. And we have some lap cars coming up. Presumably one of them's the Zonda. I'm just going to assume every lap car coming up on my screen is the Zonda. I don't know if you can hear it that well on the stream, but like... weird noises it makes. Sorry if... I apologise, by the way, if you have any epileptic viewers in the stream. I hope that's not setting anyone off there. If it is and I'm being a twat, just say so. We fucked it for the Suzuki twin. The Mega Maro finally gets its moment. Yeah, there is that. The Mega Maro that we built way earlier in the series. And it was originally intended for the Super Speedway 150. Then we realised it was going to be the most hilariously weird beat-em down ever. Because, like, it was going to, like, lap the field in 1 lap and then pit every second lap. It was just bizarre, so... we ended up bringing Minoru the Suzuki, the meme car made good, and the Mega Maro's just gathered dust in the back of the garage ever since. But I always had it earmarked for this, and it's not disappointing, really. There's the Lotus. There goes the Lotus. We're now coming up on 2 laps to go. We might be able to lap the Zonda one more time. Or I might just fuck with Eli. Because if it's 6 times, neither's going to win. Because Eli said 7. Like a Mild said 5, so I might just push the Zonda around the final lap. Or jump on the brakes right near the start-finish line. Oh no, our front tyres are slightly orange now. Oh dear. They are slightly orang. And Super's pitting in again, for literally no reason. Naught reason. His decision is just not going to affect the world in any way. Oh, here we go. Oh, we might get a slipstream here. Alright, let's give him some time. Give him some time. Alright, come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to slipstream past the NSX, hopefully. 330. As soon as we get in the draft, you'll see. You'll get the suck. Here we go. Here comes the suck. Here comes the suck. Here comes the suck. 370. Ooh, 376. Nice. The record was earlier when we were fucking around with the TBR. And we got it up to 400 kilometers an hour in the draft. Anyway, that's now a lap down. Or 2 or 3. I've lost count. And the race is on to find the Zonda one more time. And potentially fuck up Black and Mild's bet. Talking like he's put actual money on this. I hope not. I've no idea what bookies would take. Dre's bookies might. Yo, can I put a bet down for a $5 for AJ to lap this AI car a certain amount of times in a Gran Turismo race on Twitch? Okay. Oh wow, the TVR's closed in by like 2 seconds. Yeah, good. If this dot up ahead is the Zonda, I mean, what do we do? What do we do? Black and mild for this is like cheering for the Zonda now. It's like, come on! Don't be shit for another half a lap. No, more shit than you have been. There's a dot on the horizon. Who could it be? Who is it? I'm trying to see. I can't see them yet. Oh, God, I think it's the Zonda. Dre will take all bet. Yeah, he will. Someone tweet that to him. Be like, oh, will you take this bet? All right, here we go. Lads, here we go. It's happening. Pontorino. How can you be this slow? How can you be... Right, what's his top speed at? Push the Zonda... 258 kilometers an hour. Really? That's like walking speed. That's actual walking... Fuck this. Right, do you know what? Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Right. You'll like this, Black and Mild. Well, I mean, you won't. Right, okay. Here we go. We've got some distance. Right, where's the finish line? It's up here. We're on the last lap, by the way, in case you hadn't guessed. Oh, my... Look how much we've left behind the Zonda. Right, okay. Here we go. This might be the ultimate disrespect. Right, where's the finish line? Right, up here. Brake. Right, here we go. Here he comes. Oh my God. Yes! Yeah! Yeah! We literally got the Zonda to yeet us across the line. The ultimate disrespect. Oh, that was marvellous. Oh, that worked out so perfect. And, oh, by the way, I ruined Black and Mild's bet. Whoops. So in the end, neither of you were right. Oh, man. What a night. We're going to be going to nearly 3 hours. Hello, Speedworks. Have you been lurking in chat all night, or have you literally just shown up for that? And I think I'm probably getting on my parents' nerves now, because I'm streamed a lot later than I thought. I'm going to leave now and finish this cider. It's been fun. It's been emotional. It's been all the things. Oh, hang on. We've won something. We've won our title rival in the GT World Championship. Fuck yeah. We've won the Screamy boy. Oh my God. Well, that puts a cherry on top of the stream, doesn't it? Right there. The Mega Maro has finally done what it was born to do, which is own everybody on the planet with its 1,000 horsepower. Oops. The Mega Maro has ended the world, basically. The panel's completed its Gran Turismo World Championship win. And what's more, for winning the Like the Wind, we got the pink slip to our championship rival from that series. That. Look at it. I mean, oh, it's just sexual. It is just sexual. Will it make an appearance next time out in the series finale? Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. But for now, fuck, I need a shower. I need more cider. And you guys need to give yourself a pat on the back because you've been fucking awesome as usual tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do follow the Twitch. Subscribe to us if you really want to. Tip us if you really want to through the Streamlabs link. If you're watching this on YouTube, give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. And subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're on Twitter, follow us there for occasional hot takes on MMA from a gaming Twitter. But, oh man, seriously, tonight's been so fun. This whole series has been great. Looking forward to sending out in style with you next week. And we'll see you guys next time in the Armbar Arcade.